Good afternoon, everybody. This is Zack Hample, back with you at Progressive Field in Cleveland for the second straight day. And once again, the weather is gorgeous. Now, my goal for tonight is pretty simple, but pretty challenging. I want to catch a game home run ball. I have tickets once again in my favorite section out in right center field by the bullpens. It is so awesome out there. So we'll see how that plays out. In just a few minutes, the stadium is going to be opening for batting practice. So of course, hoping for some action there as well. Let's get to it. All right, inside the stadium, and the Indians are hitting. Yesterday they finished before the gates opened. Today, got a few minutes of guys swinging, and I snagged a ground roll double out in right center field that barely skipped up over the wall. Then, there was a really nice gesture by my buddy Sam, the ball boy, who retrieved a few balls in the bullpen, told me he'd give them to me if I give them all away, and then he tossed all three of them to me at once. I've had a couple guys over the years throw me two at once, but never three, so that was a fun challenge. And then, my favorite usher out here named Jim flipped me a ball as well. So I've gotten 5 so far, but it's definitely the softest 5 I've ever gotten. Right now, Reds BP is underway. They didn't do much yesterday, so I hope it picks up from here. Another struggle today here in Cleveland. The Cincinnati Reds did not do anything during batting practice. I was out in right center field for their first 2 groups of hitters, and not one baseball reached the seats. Now, when the rest of the stadium opened at 6 o'clock, I headed over to the left field bleachers, and again, not one baseball came anywhere out there. So that was really disappointing. A lot of people were talking about Joey Votto, hoping to see him put on a show, but guess what? He doesn't do anything in BP. He hits line drives gap to gap, and I can't blame him because obviously he gets incredible results during games. So I just want to say that this stadium has some magic to be found as far as catching home runs if you see a good offensive team. But the Reds definitely do not fall into that category. So I stumbled into 6 baseballs today, which is a decent total, but not really feeling great about that. But again, I'm really looking forward to the game itself. And for right now, I am starving. Let's get some food.
Regular or barbecue chips tonight?
Oh, barbecue. I really wasn't sure what food item I was going to get, but just walking through the concourse, this thing called out to me. A monster sandwich with kielbasa, fried pierogies, fried onions, a couple slices of American cheese on this big fresh bun. It's at this stand called Fathead's Brewery, and the official name of this sandwich is the South Side Slopes. I am ready to dig into this thing. We are in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm out here in my very favorite section in this entire stadium. Now, there has been a home run tonight. Jose Ramirez, he's been absolutely on fire lately, cranked a 2-run shot down the right field line in the 1st inning, and the Indians have tacked on from there. So they're on top 3-0. And get this, of the 18 batters tonight in the starting lineups, 14 of them are left-handed, and there are some guys with tremendous power, so I do like my chances out here. Lots to cheer about tonight if you're an Indians fan. A barrage of home runs and an absolute explosion of offense. The Indians put up a 9 spot in the 3rd inning and tacked on 6 more runs in the 4th. Right now it's the 6th inning and they're on top 17-2. And despite all that action, still waiting for a home run out here in right center field. And for the Reds, unfortunately there is no mercy rule. It's a final here in Cleveland, and this game was officially a laugher. The Indians won this game by the score of 19-4, but I wasn't doing all that much laughing because there were 6 home runs tonight, all hit by left-handed batters, and none of them came out here to this section by the bullpens. They all went straight away, closer to the foul poles, so it was fun to see all that action, but it was kind of disappointing not to have a chance to catch any of them. Now, I did get 6 baseballs total, all before the game, so that brings my lifetime total to 10,472. And let me just talk quickly about the pitching tonight. There was one guy in the entire game who had a scoreless outing, and that was a position player, my dude Alex Blandino, who normally plays shortstop for the Reds. And get this, despite the 15-run differential, there was a pitcher who recorded a save. Adam Plutko pitched the final 4 innings for the Indians, got his first save of the season. So it was a really interesting game, all kinds of stuff going on. Really glad to have been here and to bring this video to you. Tomorrow, I'll be in Pittsburgh, so look for that one, and thanks for watching this.